Hi everyone, welcome back to the Reddit drama channel with another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoy it. Also, please click the notification bell so you won't miss when another cheating story goes live. These simple clicks mean a lot to our channel, and thank you for your support.
Something just pushed me to look through her phone and I discovered her. We've been together for 6 years already. It was my first serious relationship. I loved my girlfriend to bits. Dunno why, actually, it just worked. Our relationship was not ideal. In fact, it was rocky sometimes. We have almost entirely different interests, love different music, news and memes. I love science and philosophical discussions, and she is into fashion and talk shows on TV. She cares about costly clothes a lot, as she always wants to look as ideal as possible. But she's entirely dependent on her parents and me, as they pay for her education, her room rent, her food and clothes. And sometimes it isn't enough, and she asks me to pay for her often. I have a different view of money because I earn my living on my own and know the price. But I definitely loved her anyway. Her smile. Our charming atmosphere. Our incredible sex. Our vast collection of cute and happy memories of 6 years we spent together. I saw her as a very reliable and responsible person. And the fact that I was 100% sure of her loyalty often kept me from breaking up with her because it outweighed all of her minuses. She always was very jealous of me for talking to other girls. I had some female friends at the university, and she thought I was cheating on her. I tried my best to prove that I don't, and they are just friends to me, but she struggled for a while. I tried to cut off almost all my contacts and lose my connections with practically all friends, including males. Finally, after some time, she seemed to calm down and trust me. You may think I'm a cheapskate, but I'm not. Every year I looked for opportunities to raise money and spend them on her. I took her to restaurants almost every week, gave her presents, and paid for her medical expenses. In 2018, we went to another country exclusively with my money. In the summer of 2019, we planned to go abroad again. She got a job at the university admissions office to make some money. I was finishing my bachelor's degree and was too busy to work. Then I realized I didn't even have much money left to live on, so I got a job. It turned out that we couldn't save up for a trip that summer. In July, we had a big scandal. On July 21st, she wrote that one of the applicants showed increased interest in her. I trusted her completely and thought she'd just add it to the blacklist like she usually does. However, it turned out that she had walked with him near the house for several nights. On July 28th, she admitted it to me. She said he was 100% in love with her, but she didn't betray me. That they just talked, that he was an engaging conversationalist, nothing more. I was upset that they spoke in secret from me at night outside her house, that he had feelings for her. But I remembered how worried she was about my contacts with my female friends, so I decided not to leave her. I just took her word that she would stop communicating with him. She went to her mother's hometown, and I didn't see her all of August. In the fall, I applied for the master's program. I'd already worked 2 jobs. I practically saved up money for the trip by then, but due to the difficulties at work, it was postponed until 2020. She was very angry with me when I asked her to postpone the trip in November. Our relationship was icy throughout the fall. I was up to my ears in work and study. When she started complaining about the lack of attention, I knew it. I left my second job to spend more time together. In November, I started seeing her more often, taking her to restaurants and movies. We began to spend more time with each other. But from time to time, she had tides of tenderness and depression. She said it was because of health issues, and I kept paying for her medication. I tried to be there for her to support her. But it was hard for her anyway. At the same time, I often helped her with her studies. Suddenly, it turned out that her requests for help with her computer science became regular, so I ended up finishing her whole course. And it really pissed me off because I felt like she was using me. But I loved her and was ready to help no matter what. Since January 2020, things have been better. The study was over, I took a vacation, and we started spending more time together. Relationships got warmer, and I began to rejoice that everything was back to normal. But she was still different. She started cursing a lot more often, making fun of me in public. She stopped wanting me. I suspected my extra pounds, but she wasn't thin either. I ignored all those red flags for a long time. And one day I had enough. Curiosity took over, and I looked into her phone. I know, I must be ashamed and should have never done that. But something just pushed me to do it for the first time. Maybe all the little details I worried about summarized together and made me look. I found out she was sexting that guy even after the scandal. And they also met many times from September to December. And sometimes she asked me to send her money just to spend them with him during dates. And, most importantly, one day, she invited him to her home for the entire evening. They had sex at least once. And I was busy helping her, doing her CS homework that exact evening. And she was cold but nice to me, went to the restaurants with me, received all my tries to become a better person for her, quit the job, changed appearance, cut off with friends, started doing sports. And the hammer is that she didn't tell me after that. That guy dumped her in December saying he made a mistake. She accepted it. But now I realize why she was worried and sad, and why things become better in January. Before saying what I know, I sat in front of her and asked to swear that she didn't cheat. And she swore, looking right into my eyes, that she loves only me and she didn't betray me. I came home and called her. Said she got the last chance to tell me everything. She said she doesn't know what I'm talking about. Then I told her all I knew. And blew her mind with details. It's been 3 weeks since then. I took the no contact mode. But she continues trying to reach me. She stalked me and tried to apologize. She cried me a river, said it was a terrible mistake, she won't ever do it again, she just wanted attention and sex was his conditions to continue talking. She manipulated my neighbors to spy on me and report about my feelings. I didn't speak to her during the break. She bought a new SIM card and tried to call me using it and her friends' phones. And hearing how she cries just burns me inside out. I start to believe she is genuinely remorseful. She's putting a lot of pressure on pity. She begs to at least see me Earl one more time. I don't know if I should do that right now. But I definitely don't want to break up with her via phone or email. Last talk she said she started counseling. But another red flag is that she also says she can't be sure if I didn't cheated on her with my female friends, also that the guilt of that she cheated is 80% on her, but 20% on me. I clearly know it's a Rubicon. I understand she just manipulated me, used me, got me a few non-lethal STDs, lied to me even when swearing. I've told everything to my parents and brother, they undoubtedly advise me to dump her. I've already read about 2,000 posts on Reddit about similar cases, and all of them suggest breaking up. But then why is my mind going circles? All those good memories, little details like her smell or her smile, all that brings me to the start of the no contact period. It seems like I must not give her a second chance, as we had several problems even without the infidelity. Still, something inside me is so badly hurt and I want to take her back so much. I really don't know what is wrong with me. Can she be forgiven? Maybe I'm trying to believe in a miracle? Please help me return some sanity inside me. Here are some of the best comments from our community. She did not make a mistake. She thought that she deserved better than you, went out, realized that she couldn't do better and now she's settling for you. If she had actually found what she was looking for, she wouldn't have come back. Don't blame yourself. The reality is, infidelity is rarely the product of unmet needs. Instead, it is a product of desire, opportunity and situation, lack of commitment, lack of communication, low self-esteem, and the excitement of novelty. She wants to feel special and the only way to do that is by sex and attention. All this is to satisfy her fragile ego. Love can deceive us into thinking there is only one fish in the sea. Your next girlfriend will have her own scent, her own smile, and her own quirks that you will become familiar with. It's like a new world of stimuli. Right now all you have is your current GF's ambience, and all that sensory memory is polluting the clear reality that you need to get out of it. Don't sell yourself short. The question isn't can she be forgiven? Because any fool can forgive a cheater a dozen times. The question is should she be forgiven? I would say no. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.